Have you ever met someone who is naturally eloquent and charismatic? And you just wished you had that sense of humor and confidence?
Yes, these people seem to be able to use their incredible speaking skills to move a crowd and even diffuse a tense situation. How do they do that?
Well, believe it or not, your genes play a big part. And today, we get to explore the gene responsible for this.
Welcome to our show today, folks. In the Gene Spotlight Show, we strive to bring you regular insights on DNA that you never knew you had, in a fun and entertaining way.
Yep, so if you want to be updated on our weekly new episodes, do hit that red button below and subscribe to our growing channel.
Alright, today we are going to share about a gene that gives you awesome powers of communication. It's like when you open your mouth, verbal art just spills out.
Yes, the gene we are talking about today is the DRD2 gene, or as I call it, the verbal creativity gene.
Wow, that's a real mouthful, folks. Do you know how verbal dialogue and creativity come together?
Aha! Actually, creativity is not an easy term to describe. It is often defined by many aspects of cognitive ability. Verbal creativity reflects on a person's ability to use language to describe ideas, thoughts, and solutions in a meaningful and easily understood manner. In fact, being a politician, a writer, a poet, professor, or any other professions using speech and writing to communicate most certainly require heightened linguistic skills, which will benefit from having a strong expression of the DRD2 gene.
Amazing! So people with a strong DRD2 gene most likely have the ability to speak very well and convincingly.
Yes, that is why these people have a natural ability to convince and guide people towards their desired outcome, and tend to excel in roles that involves communication and leadership, like sales, marketing, and management. So in other words, they have good social influence.
Aha, from the sounds of it, it seems like the DRD2 gene gives you Jedi mind trick powers, eh?
You wanna buy some death sticks?
You don't want to sell me death sticks.
I don't want to sell you death sticks.
You want to go home and rethink your life.
I want to go home and rethink my life.
Haha, well, the effect may not be as instant or extreme as a Jedi Master. But if a person with a strong DRD2 gene masters sufficient skill over time, their desired outcome may certainly come into fruition.
Oh, so even with a DRD2 gene, one still has to work hard and learn to speak well in order to be convincing?
Of course, nothing in life ever comes easy. Communication is a combination of skill, personality, and life experiences. Just because the DRD2 gene may naturally grant you an edge over your peers, without practice and mastery, you will not develop it into its full potential. In fact, apart from their native language, I hear that some people with a strong expression of the DRD2 gene can actually learn new languages more easily if they put some effort into it.
Nice! So does anyone know what the DRD2 gene stands for? And where is it found in our body?
Well, let me answer that. The DRD2 gene stands for dopamine receptor D2 and is found in our brains. The DRD2 gene affects the major dopamine receptor in our brains and plays an important role in many psychological processes including movement, mood, cognition, and reward behavior processing.
Yes, folks. Dopamine is a neurochemical in our body that makes us happy. So, in a sense, the DRD2 gene actually produces more dopamine that help us stay happy as we communicate.
Indeed, that is why most people with good verbal skills tend to be more positive and smile more, which is actually a really important aspect of communication.
What about those of us who lack a strong DRD2 gene? Can any of you guess how they can improve their verbal creativity skills?
Aha, actually there are things we can do to polish up our speaking skills, guys, which I will share in a while. But before I do that, I want to touch on a topic that even people with good speaking skills may have problems with.
Yes, we are talking about eczema. It's a very big problem for people in modern society.
It certainly is. And that is why, as part of our show, we aim to bring you good recommendations for curable health problems in case you or someone you know may be tolerating this condition in silence.
That's right. In fact, Connectingdna has another vendor promotion this month that features an expert in curing eczema.
Yes, he is also very eloquent, and his name is Sebastian Liu, who runs a wellness clinic in Singapore. Sebastian is a highly qualified medical herbalist with decades of experience via his practice and has treated many hard-to-treat patients with eczema problems using his natural and organic remedies. And furthermore, if you show him your DNA report, he can even create a personalized treatment plan based on your DNA report, and that will prove more effective in your treatment.
Nice. Sounds like he has good social influence.
Yes. Also, he is currently offering discounted online consultations for a month. So if you or anyone you know has a painful eczema condition and are looking for a cure, do check Sebastian Liu's consultation out.
All the best, guys.
Okay, so back to what we can do if we do not have a strong expression of the DRD2 gene. Well, here are some tips for you if you want to improve your skill in verbal communication. Number 1, be friendly. People who communicate with a friendly tone and warm smile almost always have an edge. Number 2, think before you speak. Many people speak on impulse without assessing or putting any thought into their words. As a result, they may say things that end up reflecting poorly on themselves. Number 3, be clear, concise, and empathetic. Most of us lack the time and emotional energy to figure out what someone else is trying to communicate. When we want to say something, ask ourselves, what is the clearest way to bring this point across? And what could this person be thinking or feeling after I've expressed my thoughts and intention? Number 4, refrain from yakking. People rarely like to be around someone who talks too much and dominates the conversation. Number 5, be your authentic self. People are attracted to someone who is genuine, transparent, and who speaks from their heart. Number 6, practice humility. Humility is having a modest view of one's own importance. People who speak with humility and genuine respect for others are held in high regard. Number 7, speak with confidence. You don't have to sacrifice self-confidence to practice humility. Confidence is a self-assurance arising from an appreciation of one's true abilities. Speaking with confidence includes the words you choose, the tone of your voice, eye contact, and body language. Number 8, focus on your body language. When you are engaged in face-to-face verbal communication, your body language plays a significant role in the message you communicate, along with your choice of words. And lastly, number 9, learn the art of listening. Being an attentive listener is more important in verbal communication than the words you speak. You must show a sincere interest in what is being said, ask relevant questions, listen for the message within the message, and avoid interrupting.
Wow, those are amazing tips, guys. Do make sure you follow them and level up your verbal creativity.
Yes, and with that, we have come to the end of our show today, guys. If you know anyone who is very fluent in speaking or has great communication skills, share your experience with them in our comments below. Or even better yet, share this video with them. And who knows, maybe they have a very expressive DRD2 gene. Haha.
Yeah. And at the same time, if you know any of your friends who are currently stricken with eczema, do share with them Sebastian Liu's remedy too.
Yes, we hope you like our episode today. And remember, we release a new episode weekly. And with new DNA, health, wellness, and fitness promotions every month.
Yeah, so please consider to subscribe to our channel and get updated on new content and new promotions regularly that may change your life.
Till next time, people, have an awesome week ahead. Goodbye.
Bye bye.